Hey guys, Scarlowy Railway 01 here. Welcome to my first ever Throwback Thursday. I decided that every Thursday or every other Thursday maybe I wanted to do some sort of look back at stuff that I've done before. So today's Throwback Thursday will be a commentary on my first ever Wooden Railway series video, which was Off the Rails. I'm also considering restoring old season 1 and 2 episodes, and by that I mean probably cleaning up the footage a little bit, cropping out some of those end of the sets that you see in there a lot, and also color correction and things like that, plus adding music and better sound effects to them, and possibly re-narrating them. Depends on how I'm feeling about that. So I hope you enjoy this. It should be interesting, so bear with me if anything sounds a little goofy, and I also have the hiccups, so I'm sorry. Anyway, here we go. And right off the bat, you can tell that I'm filming this straight up on a television. Oh, there's my hand, too. Henry there had nothing attached to him whatsoever. He was just literally pushed across the set with one hand and caught with the other one. Not a super sophisticated way to do things, but you know, it worked. And in case anyone was wondering why my voice is so echoey, it's because when I filmed this, I filmed it on a tape camera, and then I played the tape back on a television, and then I used a digital camera to film it off the TV. That's why the color is so off, and why the echo is so persistent. And you got a good glimpse of the couch that I filmed this next to in that shot, and the whole end of the set is visible. And once again, the Henry is just pushed across the set. I think it's kind of funny that I thought it was totally acceptable just to have nothing in the background of shots like this. I mean, at least at this little shed, which I think is supposed to be Vickerstown Station in the early days, has a little bit of scenery, but I mean nothing beyond the actual station. It's a little bit funny. Also, the engines here, this is the only episode where they're pulled along by thread, and not by fishing line. Actually, no, Down the Mine also used string. I switched over to fishing line because it's much less visible like it is on Edward in this shot. I was really hoping that I could get the raw footage of this episode because I think it'd look much better straight from the camera. Unfortunately, I have no way to actually upload it to the computer from a tape camera because I don't have the proper equipment for that, which is a shame because I tried to restore it once, and oh look, there's my hand again. Blatantly obvious. And I gotta love the Lego ditch that I made, and it's so haphazardly built, and this sloping bit of track that Gordon slides down is actually a piece of road track because I don't have any ramp to surface pieces. Also notice that in this shot, all of the bushes are standing back up again when in the last shot they fell down. It's very interesting that in this shot here you can see the sheds in the background, which actually makes the scenery look better than it was before. I think that's kind of funny. Also, you can see Sir Topham Hatt in the background of Vickerstown sheds here, just sitting up by the shed wall, looking gigantic and out of scale, just like the little Lego kids, who have been seen like 100,000 times in my series by now. I tend to use a lot of the same Legos over and over again, if you hadn't noticed, but I'm sure you all did by now. I'm actually quite fond of this shot. It looks like the TV series to me, and this scene is awesome. I think the lighting in this scene was amazing, and unfortunately it doesn't show up very well on this version because of how crappy the quality was when I shot on the TV. But I had a flashlight sitting up on like a little shelf that had like mesh as the support, and it looked like there was floodlights, and I think it just looks awesome. And then that shot is absolutely terrible. It's a little unfortunate. It's interesting to see how far I've come, though. So that's my first Throwback Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you thought it was at least a little bit interesting. Let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you'd like to see me do in the future for Throwback Thursday. Restored episodes are an option, and so are other commentaries. So I hope to hear from you. Thanks for watching. See ya.